Good afternoon, parents. I wanted to make this video especially for you, just to have a little talk and make sure everything is sorted, ready for gardening club. First off, I wanted to let you know what days to expect videos to be posted. So the main gardening club video will be posted on a Friday afternoon, ready so that the children can kind of watch it, and then they've got all over weekend to sort it out, sit down and actually do the activities. So that will be on a Friday afternoon. On a Monday morning I will actually probably put a post on YouTube. It may not be a video, it may just be a post, but I will do one explaining what we will need for Friday's club, and if there's any alternatives, if there's any things that can be found around home, it'll all be put in there. And I will always try to make sure that we can either do things using things around the house, things that aren't going to cost a lot of money, things that you can just pop to the pound shop and get. I will try to make it so that there is the least amount of expense and cost and that I can. And then finally on a Wednesday I will try to pop up some bonus content, which could be something like we could be looking at some of the seeds popping up and that maybe they're starting to grow, or it could be something like introducing some of the insects that I keep for gardening club to show them how they affect our soil. So either way there should be a bonus video on a Wednesday, and so there should be a message for parents on the Monday explaining what will be needed. Wednesday will be like a bonus video, and then Friday is when the main video will come out, showing what we'll be doing. Finally, I wanted to go through just to make sure so that you know you haven't got to spend tons of money to get started with the kids gardening. I literally popped to the pound shop today and picked up one of these. This is a tomato and pepper grow cube. It costs £2.50 and it's basically soil. It's coir, and you open this pack up, you fill it with water. There's instructions on the back to get you going. You fill it with water, wait for it to soak, and it will expand, and you end up with 10 litres of soil in that. So you haven't got to have big bags of soil, you haven't got to go to a garden centre and go and get it. This works perfectly fine for seeds and for potting on, and it literally was £2.50 in the pound shop. And I do know you can get it cheaper if you get the ones that are not specifically for like tomato and pepper, and they're just a basic like coir block. You can get them even cheaper, but in the pound shop at the moment they are £2.50. So I picked that up today, and that's perfectly adequate. You will get quite a few, you know, we're potting up seeds and things, you're going to get quite a lot out of that. You've then got things like, so the potatoes that we have chitted, if you want some of those in the pound shop, they've got some right now. They've also got onion sets with 30 onions in there, 30 onions in there. So they're good ones. And then they've also got seeds. I've got radishes, cress, if go and get some, because next week's lesson is on cress. We're going to be using cress, so that's really handy. Cosmos if you want some flowers. You can get a lot in the pound shop or other shops similar to that. They're not massively expensive, so you haven't got to go. Garden centres will charge for some of their packs of seeds like £3 upwards, so definitely shop around. Like I said, the pound shop's a good place. If you want to go for something that's a bit more, you want a specific variety, now definitely shop around online as well. There are some really good seed specialists that are a lot cheaper than what you can get in the garden centre, and if people would like it, I can actually make up a list of some of my recommended seed suppliers so that you can go on and have a look and see if there's any seeds you want to get. But yeah, pound shop, super cheap. As for pots and things, you don't have to even buy pots. If you're starting off seeds, this is a fruit punnet. I think this one had strawberries in. Wash it up, take the plastic out the bottom. It's already got holes in. It's already got the holes right there. It's the perfect size for starting some seeds in. And it's cost you a punnet of strawberries, which you know, Henry's always eating strawberries and raspberries and blueberries, so I always have punnets. They come in all different sizes. Keep hold of them all and they are perfect. There's nothing wrong with starting seeds in these, and in fact this is what I'll be using. I will actually follow along with the kids, make it as cheap as possible. So I will start off a load of my seeds in these, so that they can follow along and they're not thinking, oh, we need like seed trays, no, these are fine. It's reusing plastic. If you want to get them started with some plants like ready grown and things, we're going to be looking at herbs at some point. I was in Sainsbury's the other day, picked these up, and if you're lucky and you're going at the right time, for some reason Sainsbury's, all supermarkets do it. There is I don't know if I can find it on here. Here you go, best before. It's got a best before date. Let me see, can I? Best before 31st of Jan. If you go in on the 1st of February and you see these here, they'll be reduced. Nothing wrong with them, they've just, that's their best before date. It's the same with, you can do it with orchids. I used to go into the co-op and rather than pay £10 or £15 for an orchid, I would wait, and when they got to their best before date and that, go in and pick them up for 50p a plant. So you can pick these up. So yeah, there's, this one is parsley, there's basil here, and I think this is coriander. They come from the supermarket. You can pick them up when you're shopping, and like I said, if you get them reduced, you can pick them up from under £1. And they're a perfect way for the kids to have an instant sort of something to grow. So they're quite good if you are into gardening yourself, or you're kind of looking into it and everything. You can find packets of seeds on the fronts of magazines, so they're a good one. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I just reuse everything. So reuse your plastic pots and that. I actually really like, obviously as you start growing more and more, it sometimes becomes more beneficial to buy big bags of soil, and that it becomes cheaper. But I actually really like this stuff. It's really convenient. I tend to enjoy using it for the kids at gardening club, because we've got a lot of children that really don't like to get like properly dirty, and they're worried about sticking their hands into like the soil that's in the actual ground. And so this is kind of a really good first step, because you don't get muddy using it. As long as it's not too wet, it's relatively clean, so it's not too bad. You also don't need a greenhouse or anything like that. I film here because it's my greenhouse and it's, you know, where I enjoy being. But you can sit at your table and do it. Just put a mat down. You can put your finished, you know, seeds and that, you can pop them just on a nice warm windowsill and they'll still grow just fine. There's always time to build up to everything else, but to start off with, start simple, recycle things, go to the pound shop, get your seeds and that, and just enjoy the process, and definitely give it a go with your kids. You know, it's something that I really enjoy. I absolutely love working with the children, and showing them how to do it and just joining in with them. It's a lovely sort of very bonding time for you, and I find that the children tend to relax, they tend to open up, and it's a relaxing thing for you to do as well. So definitely, if you feel like giving it a go, join in. Other than that, I look forward to speaking to you again. So we will be back. I will post the list of what you'll need for next week on Monday, and there should be a video coming up on Wednesday, a little bonus video. So I look forward to seeing you then, and thank you so much for watching and joining in so far. It's been really nice to hear from all of you and hear that people are really enjoying it. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.